From top to bottom, the Eagles will go down as the best team of the 2024 NFL season, the Super Bowl 59 champions. The pass rush, again, they didn't blitz all game. 4 rushers gets home 6 times. Now on third down, watch. KC is going to have a designed rollout. Patrick Mahomes is going to go to this side of the field, all the blockers blocking this way. But what happens on third down? The pick 6. Birthday boy. He gets the interception, and he goes to the house. 3 straight plays. This is how the Eagles win this game. Patrick Mahomes was flustered all game, but this is just the beginning of basketball postseason. The state playoffs begin next week. We'll have plenty of coverage following our mid-state teams. Reporting at the Giant Center for ABC 27 Sports, I'm Caleb Nixon. On the first day of the new year, Penn State was 7-9 and 0-8 in Big Ten play. And since then, they have gone a record 15-4-4, 9-2-4 in Big Ten play, and have since punched their ticket to the program's first ever Frozen Four. Immediately after clinching the division in Week 18, John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson, they were over it. They briefly celebrated, but they wanted to get back to this moment. This is actually just the 4th Super Bowl rematch between the 2 starting quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts is going to try to be the first to win after losing in the original game. What is Hurts' mindset and approach heading into Sunday, Allie? They went up 7-0 early, and it just kept building. They forced turnovers, uncharacteristic from Patrick Mahomes, but that's major credit to the Eagles defense and Vic Fangio. The Dunmore, Pennsylvania native. District playoffs begin this week for high school basketball. The girls' Trinity Shamrocks, they'll host a second-round matchup Friday night, a position they wouldn't be in without the return of junior guard Emma Kostelak-Lauer. The struggle of recovery with the motivation to return, all from moments like this. The injury in her first ever lacrosse game.
I was running with the ball. I threw it to the goal, and then this girl came over and kind of bodied me, and then my right leg just kind of went inward. My mom walked in the door and she looked at me, and I knew right away.
I could just tell, just because Emma's one that if she ever fell down, she got up very quickly, and there was no getting up.
The recovery began instantly, both physically.
As soon as I got into PT, it was kind of just like I hit that grind mode, and I was like, all right, I need to get back to playing.
And mentally.
We were waiting to see the doctor for the very first time. And that same day it happened. And I'm like, you know, Em, you're a freshman. You have 3 more years to go. You'll be back.
Emma's biggest supporters, both of whom experienced the exact same injury.
My recovery, I knew what it would take if I wanted to continue to be an athlete. I didn't have that drive, but I knew that Emma was going to be different and that she was going to need it.
From surgery to 6 a.m. physical therapy before school, Emma's drive was both relentless and draining.
I feel like I had my mini village the entire time.
The teammates from lacrosse, it was the teammates from basketball, and it was the teammates from soccer. And then it was the teachers from Trinity, and it was past coaches.
Her village becoming a safe space because they knew recovery can take the player out of the competitor, but not the competitor out of the player.
I saw stuff when I was injured that I haven't seen before, and I think that's probably one of the biggest things throughout the recovery is you being able to see stuff from such a different perspective being out for so long.
A student coach for both soccer and basketball.
I would send her in ahead of time. She was pretty blunt, you know. She's like, listen, we got to take care of the ball. You guys are throwing the ball away way too much. And we got to box out better. We need more rebounds.
Something that only benefited her return.
Throughout the years, there have not been that many players who have stepped into the captain role as a junior and stepped forward as she has.
A soccer season highlighted by a hat trick against Big Spring, and now a basketball season where she relishes the biggest moments. Injuries are the unfortunate part of sports, but quickly they become the ultimate motivator, a competition with yourself. The reward?
I feel like it just brings out me. Being able to come out here on the court or go out on the soccer field, like that's just who I am.
A return to life. The District 3 2A championship, it's up for grabs. 7-4 Lancaster Catholic and 9-2 Steel High. Battle for the title at Donegal High School. Following the win, the attention quickly turns to top receiver Zay Flowers, who suffered a knee injury early in the second quarter in this game. Harris Blitzner Sports and Entertainment. They have actually, according to The Athletic, have made a bid to have a WNBA team come to Philadelphia. So that is a big development for that ownership group, of course, led by Josh Harris, who owns the Sixers, Washington Commanders as well. Panther head coach Lance Dean tells me that this is the first time in school history that the football program has started a season with 7 straight wins. The Steelers, losers of their last 4 games by an average of 13 points, while the Ravens, winners of their last 4 games by an average margin of victory of 23 points. The Chiefs, one of the most heavy blitz packages teams in the NFL. How was that offensive line preparing to protect quarterback Jalen Hurts on Sunday? Imagine growing from 6 foot to 6'7" at the age of 14. That's what one Elizabethtown native did during his journey to Division I basketball. Matthew Gilhool is now 6'10", committed and signed to play at LSU. But his journey began right here in Elizabethtown, where family fostered his love for basketball.
Basketball's been in my life since I can remember. My mom played. She played Division I basketball at American. She went to Nixon Catholic as well. I mean, we all share the same game. We all love it. All share the same passion for it.
I wanted to make sure it was even because I wanted to have everybody have a partner at Hershey Park. And then we had these 4 boys, and everybody asked, "Oh, you wanted that girl?" I'm like, I am such a boy mom.
Kristen recalls one of her ideas, ultimately increasing her son's desire to play.
Right before COVID, put in a sports court in our backyard. And I said to them, this better get you a scholarship.
Although his mom was joking, Gilhool knew he must continue working to bring that joke to fruition. Insert AAU head coach Brandon Williams.
But it was one of those things where when I kind of figured he was going to be different was when we started to go up and down. Ball's coming over Matt's head. Matt lets the ball fall. It bounces. He picks it up. Outside jab step, inside Euro step, around Christian to the other side and lays it up. All in one motion.
Williams is now the head coach at Penn Charter, where Gilhool is finishing his high school career. But it was before that, during the 16U AAU season, when Williams realized the potential that Gilhool has.
And that was when I told him and his mom, your son has the ability to be special, right? So we now need to kind of treat this a little differently and understand that he's not going to be able to be a normal kid.
The two had an honest conversation, one that resulted in Gilhool telling his coach that he wants to play at the highest level. To progress in that goal, Gilhool and his supporters decided LSU was the best place for him to continue his career.
I mean, Coach McMahon, he's been recruiting me since, I want to say in June, right when he first seen me play, and I think it was really cool, like just the bond we had, just the family feel, even though it is far away from home.
Division I is up next, with his sights set on much more. Yet when he looks at where all of this started, Gilhool will always be proud to represent Elizabethtown wherever his basketball career takes him.
Just especially from this town, like you don't see it too often. I mean, I can't remember the last time they had a Division I basketball player come out of this area, so it's definitely a blessing.